Hi everybody, it's Billie at the Gail Borden Public Library, and today at 7 o'clock, so in just 1 minute, we'll be making rock mandalas. A fun little craft to do with rocks that you can find or with river stones that you can buy at the craft store. Fun little painting exercise that is calming, relaxing, and they make fun little gifts as well. So it is 7 o'clock, and hi, this is Billie with the Gail Borden Public Library, and today we're doing a one-in-a-kind craft of rock mandalas. A fun little craft that anybody can do at any age. It's fun, relaxing, addictive, and you'll just love making them. So let's turn the camera down and get started. Put the camera down, and so here I have the rock mandalas that I painted, and the only thing you need is acrylic paint, some rocks, and something to put the paint on with. It's super easy. I'm just using regular craft store craft paint, just acrylic paint, and the craft bottles and a couple colors. I put some down already on a palette that I made of freezer paper. And here's a pro tip. If you're ever at an art store and you see palette paper, it's actually just freezer paper. So get a roll of freezer paper. So today I am using river stones that I bought at the craft store. Now the important thing to remember with river stones is when you get them from the craft store, they come coated in a waxy film to make them shiny. So you need to wash that wax off. I soaked them in warm water from the tap, just the hottest water that comes out of the tap. Don't boil stones. If you put them in the stove and boil them, they might explode and shatter, and you don't want to have that happen. So I just soaked them in warm water from the tap a couple times, and I washed them lightly with some mild detergent, mild dish soap and water, and then I let them dry. And now they'll take the paint better. Today I have a couple things to paint with. I have Q-tips, a paintbrush, and these small tools with the round tip, just a round metal tip. And these I actually got out of, they're for a polymer clay, for making polymer clay. So they're just polymer clay making tools, but they make a nice tip. Anything else that can make a circle, like a pencil, the eraser or the tip of a pencil, if you dip these in craft paint, you're gonna lose the eraser, and then you just have to sharpen your pencil to be able to use it again. You won't be able to clean that off. But anything that can make a circle, you can use to paint little rock mandalas, because all we're going to do is paint little circles in a pattern. So I'm going to start with painting my little one here. And I have my palette here. I've just picked some oranges, yellows, pinks, and an ivory, something to make a nice little pattern. So I am just going to start with a nice orangey yellow. And I'm just dipping it down. You can always get more paint. You can just dip it, or you can make it a little larger if you want. I also have a piece of paper towel next to me to wipe off the paint. So I'm just going to go around in a circle, making sort of a flower pattern. My paint is a tad dry because it's been sitting out for about a half an hour as I've been getting ready, but it's still working great. I'm going to change and I'm going to use a smaller tip. Some ivory paint here. And all I'm doing is I'm making up my own pattern as I go around. Just going in between the orange ones. I'm just making a round pattern as I go around. And that's the fun thing about this, is that anything goes. You can make anything you want. Let's get my big one out again. Get some yellow paint here. You can join the Elgin Rocks group on Facebook, and they hide rocks around Elgin for people to find. You can find them in the library sometimes as well. Or you can be like my Aunt Dale, who has rocks for people to take sometimes. Wouldn't it be fun to have a nice large container of painted rocks for people to take one as they leave your house as a small gift? Just gonna put some dots in the center of the yellow. I'm using the same colors I did the center to bring that color back. Going around in a circle. They get kind of addictive the more you make of them. And let's go around with an ivory again and just dip around to make it look a little flower. I'm going off the side here in a couple of them, and that's fine. You don't have to start in the center, you can start on the edge. And that's a good start to a rock mandala. Here's one I painted earlier. Move this wet one away. And if you want to add a little something, you can go in and add other layers. Grab the small one here, and then the yellow here, I'll just put a little dot of orange in the center to make it just a little extra layer. If you shake like I do, I sometimes shake when I'm trying to do something delicate. I just press everything down onto the table to kind of make a little tripod with my hand and steady it just a little bit more. So go on to do different layers and give your rocks a little extra something special. Let me tilt the camera back up. So it's super simple, super easy, a super fun little thing. Decorate your home with it for a special party or event. Have a bowl of them to give them away to friends and family who come and visit, or hide them around town like the Elgin Rocks group does. They're super fun, super easy, and it's something that everybody can do, and it's a little addictive. You'll want to make it more and more. Katie asks, where did I get my rocks? I got these from the craft store, and remember, they come covered in wax and you just have to wash off the wax before you paint it. But you can also go rock picking if you visit Lake Michigan. A good place where I like to pick rocks up is the Fort Sheridan Forest Preserve. They have excellent rock picking there. But you can also get stuff like these in the craft store. I just have a box of them I use them for different things. Remember, if you make something, to share it with us. And remember, the library's open now, so you can get books on all sorts of crafts and things to do. And if you ever have a question, remember to ask your librarian. We're here to help. We're answering questions in person now, as well as always by phone, by email, and by text. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And don't forget to make something special for someone you love. Have a great day.